So I was listening to a counselor, a famous counselor on YouTube here in Canada, about health and how it's health and weight loss, and how it's not just a relation to diet and exercise, which that does have its importance, as well as sleep. A lot of people don't have very good sleep, which flabbergasts me. I'm super tired at the end of the night. I'm ready to have a hardcore sleep. But he was talking about how sometimes you can do everything right and you won't lose any weight whatsoever. And he was mainly addressing this in a PTSD, complex trauma kind of way, that when your body is in survival mode, it will hold on to things. It's in a hyper agitated state, so it can't relax and rest and repair. So as much as diet and exercise and um, community and sleep are very important, so is addressing your mental health issues in order to drop physical weight. So like for me, um, not to go into too much detail, but I had an issue when I was younger involving someone close to me that made me put on weight, especially as I got into my preteen years, because it put me at more of a risk with this individual. So weight is adding on fat is a way to protect yourself, right? And once that person, unfortunately, he died. Um, Once he died, I started this whole health program where I started to reduce my intake of food, increase my water, increase my physical activity. I used to be a really fit and active kid, and then I kind of got away from it for a while. And then I got a personal trainer, and I got down to a really healthy weight, and I was really fit and strong, and I loved it. Um, but if he had not passed, I wouldn't have had the ability to heal my body the way that I did. If he was still around, I would probably still be as large as I was, which was just shy of 300 pounds, and I would still have incredibly low self esteem and self confidence, I do believe, right? So, sad part, but blessing. Having that risk away from me allowed me to drop all that weight. I went from 300 pounds down to 196. Now, I dropped about 60 of that on my own. And then when I got into personal training, I dropped the other 40, 50 pounds with my personal trainer, which was a great, great experience. I recommend, if you're going to lift weights, to absolutely get a personal trainer and learn how to do it properly to avoid injury. So all this is just a very long-winded way of saying, if you are not seeing any results from lifestyle changes, diet changes, from seeking medical help, I'm not a medical profession, this is not medical advice, but if you've talked to your doctor about your hormones or your sleep or, all those things, and you're still not getting anywhere, I really encourage you to look at your inner self, like to really dive into why you feel the need to keep that weight there, to keep yourself safe. What are you protecting yourself from? What are you trying to survive from?